some of the changes Fraser has made, I don't agree with, but I understand why he made them. And to be brutally honest, I can say that if it happened to me, I'm not so sure that I wouldn't have done the same thing, right?
Hmm.
Because you can always like this, like you said, this is the internet. There will always be dissenting opinions. There will always be people that disagree and people that hate stuff, and no matter what, right?
Hmm.
But I think what is missing in so many of the flame wars and the intense debates and all that is seriously think, what would you do if that happened to you? And if you can say, I would have done things differently, you're either, that's either commendable or naive, right?
Right.
Because going back to an earlier sentiment, none of us are Superman. None of us are perfect, right?
Yeah. I
So I guess that's my rant about Frasier. I guess.
I would say maybe analysis. I don't think
Yeah,
it's really.
analysis. I'm getting philosophical as fuck here on Minecraft. Awesome is awesome. But yeah. I mean, I can't. What I'm trying to say, I cannot fault him for making the changes he's made. I just disagree with some of them. Right?
Right. I think some people would agree and disagree with any points of like
Yeah.
what he's done. I think I think the reason why he's become a lot different from what he used to be is he's really trying to make this show like you know a big thing
Yeah.
nowadays. Like he's got schedules and crap. Like all of his weeks are almost full, and I think it's just maybe the usual stress of the job. Trying to get everything perfect, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame him. You know, I I'm trying to get a show going with my friends, and like we were gonna try and record something tonight, and we can't get anything done, and
Hmm.
it, it's pretty stressful.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Right.
Hmm.
And I guess let me see. I don't want to sound like this is a cop out, right? Like I'm trying to pick and choose my words because I don't want people to get the impression that I'm copping out of stating what I really feel in order to not get people mad at me. Like that has never been a problem, and some actual personal history back when I actually used to write for a website. For an entire year, I got paid to write for a website, enough to where that was my only job, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
And I practically took a kind of a sick pleasure in stating my opinion to the umpteenth degree, right?
Hmm.
So, like, I've never had a problem expressing my opinion, but the reason I'm trying to, I guess, go light on Frasier is because I can get where he's coming from, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
And I guess what it all boils down to is that no matter what I feel, no matter what Frasier's done that I disagree with, and I'm like, I don't like that, and I wish that hadn't happened. At the end of the day, I always come back to like that one central argument, and this is just me being in my own head all the time, that we're all human. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And so when it comes to stuff like that, I think it's important to remember, especially if like Fraser doesn't tour your build, or Fraser doesn't want to make time to look at your stuff during a build challenge, or Fraser just completely flaked and shut down the show. At the end of the day, we're all human. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So you can disagree, you can love, you can hate, but at the end of the day, you know, you can't fault the guy for having an idea, a very good idea, and turning it into something that is both very large, very very well known, and I guess very profitable. You know what I mean? Something like that.
Yeah.
And this is something I said in the comments section of when Fraser had the video game, when the monetization got taken away from the Video Games Awesome YouTube channel.
Yeah, that was pretty big.
Well, yeah, that's one of the major turning points that I was talking about in the past, right?
Uh-huh.
What I posted in the comments section was very simple. If you can make money doing what you love, that's living the dream. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like, people can criticize you, and people can hate, and people can debate and all that, but bottom line, if you make money doing what you love to do, that is living the dream. And if people want to hate because you're living the dream, that's on them, man. So I can't and again, that's why I'm like I said, I'm not cushioning any of this because I'm afraid of Fraser or the wrath of Fraser's fans. I'm not. I'm cushioning it because, like I said, based on everything that's happened and that he's gone through, I can't say I wouldn't have done the same thing. You know, no
Hmm.
matter what. Like, you can agree or disagree, but like, honestly, tell me you wouldn't have done the same thing.
I would have no idea what I would do.
That's the point. That's my point. But let's see. Hmm. What else can I say? What else could get me in more? What could I say to get me in trouble? Let's see. What bounds have I pushed? Hmm. What bounds have I not pushed? I don't know.
I, I could probably suggest a few, but I think that would get your show outright canceled. So I'm not going to
Yes,
say
I think
anything.
we'll get this glorious show outright canceled. At least then. At least then, and this is a joke at my own expense. And by the way, one of the things I've always believed is that if you can't laugh at yourself, um, you're doing it wrong, basically, right? Like, like the greatest type of humor is being able to laugh at yourself.
Mhm.
Everything else comes easy if you can understand how to laugh at yourself. So, what I was trying to say is, if this show was so controversial that I had to shut my YouTube channel down, at least I'll be able to say, well, guess what? I didn't shut it down because I'm a lazy fucking asshole. I shut it down because people hate me now. At least there's that. At least I can go out and say, guess what? It wasn't because I'm a lazy dick. It wasn't because I was like, huh, Real life is hard, and I'm gonna abandon you guys for 3 months because I'm an asshole. And that's me getting down on myself. But so at least we have that. At least if this gets us all banned and the internet rallies with their pitchforks and their torches, at least I can say it wasn't me that led to the cancel of Minecraft Awesome is Awesome. Well, guys, that is it. This was an interesting experiment, all in all. I guess one of the things I enjoy about Minecraft Awesome is Awesome. This new Minecraft experience, the new Coke experience, as I've called it, is that every tour I try something different. When I toured Pumpkin Harbor, it was me and my friends. When I toured Neo Japan, it was me and a community. And when I toured Stark Enterprises and did the fun little playthrough of Old Gotham, it was just me and a friend talking randomly about somewhat controversial stuff. And one of the things I hope you guys get is that no matter what opinion you have, if you stick by it and don't run from it, at the very least, you should respect someone for that, right? And I'm sure we can sit here and poke holes through that argument all day, Believe me, I am a child of the internet. I know that every single word I say and every sentence I utter could be dissected unto death, but
Oh god, he knows. He
he knows.
knows.
He knows. Run!
Oh
Run!
god.
Oh my god!
Oh god.
But what I was trying to say is that even though this tour could be considered controversial or like we pushed buttons for the sake of pushing buttons, I don't think that was the goal here. The goal here was just to talk openly and honestly about stuff that interests us. Alright, guys, all controversies aside, all drama aside, Condemned, I had a lot of fun. This was a huge amount of fun for me. Thank you so much. I look forward to touring your community again. I look forward to talking to you again. And guys, one more time, even if even if after all this you end up hating my guts, my name is still PDW2KX. You guys are still awesome. I still love you guys, and I will talk to you later.